So what is a software engineer anyway? What's the difference between a coder, computer programmer, software developer, and software engineer? I don't know, and no one else does either. But it seems that the larger the company, the more important this becomes. Don't take anything here as the gospel of Travis, but here are some buckets you can use. Coder downloads scripts, has no idea what they're due, but makes mods to them anyway because it's just PHP. Accidentally runs the scripts at 2 a.m. after chugging a 40, bringing down the school network. Panics, disconnects from the network, puts his laptop in a pillowcase, beats it with a hammer, and throws it in the Potomac River. Drives to his mom's house in Bethesda and pretends he's been there all week. Computer programmer. Spent the 80s learning how to code in C from Herb Schilt. Might or might not wear a pocket protector to blend in with the natives. Knows JCL for OS 360, 68,000 assembly language, and made a few contributions to the Java community process. Gets off on debugging Perl scripts and submitting the results to Stack Overflow with a snarky comment. Is the only person in the office that can explain packet switching and smirks when anyone talks about Class C subnets. Drives a sweet 911, but you'd swear he was a hobo if you saw him napping in the park. Married a nice lady named Candy, with a year-round tan and a somewhat vague employment history, who taught him how to dress in century-appropriate attire and can occasionally be overheard calling him Daddy. Software developer. Graduated with a degree in communications and spent 18 months working at a gas station before his mom convinced him to sign up for free code camp. She made him promise to spend an hour a night on the curriculum before disappearing into Call of Duty. Got hooked on coding and enrolled in a legit 9-month boot camp, got hired by a great little startup, and is doing well for a noob. Loves JavaScript and thinks it's the best thing ever, even though it was cobbled together in 5 days by a guy that just wanted to get his boss off his back. Spends his chai break hunched over his phone arguing with computer programmers on Twitter who troll him with things like HTML is my favorite programming language, and JavaScript has set web development back by at least 20 years. Software engineer. Spends more time in meetings than writing any code, but did some Python work in college. Probably has more certifications than you do, and includes all of them in his email signature. So you know he's legit. Summary. The descriptions above are nonsensical as the use of them. Who cares? Here are a few things to consider, or a few things that do matter. You'll note as I go through this that I don't edit anything. Can you identify a problem and work out a solution? Can you implement the solution? Do you know one programming language? Great, you can learn another. Can you work on a team? Can you be assigned a task and complete it? Keep these things in mind as you read through the rest of this book, or in your case, listen to the rest of this book, especially when you start working in the field. Anyhow, that's enough of that nonsense. Let's get down to the rest of the story. I promise you'll find something in this book to be helpful.